How you guys doing today? This is episode number 4. Gonna get right to it just like last time. Go ahead and switch to your shotgun here. You're gonna want to have that equipped for this next part coming up. Going back to the graveyard into that little crypt area. And there's gonna be, I guess, a little semi-boss fight. Or just really a high-powered zombie is what's happening. Go down the stairs. Same old, same old. My other favorite long stairway coming up. It's totally unnecessary to keep it this long. They could have just, I don't know, fast forward it for you, like right there. What we're going to do is use that last mask, putting on that third one right there. And, so yeah, it gets, this is what I hate. You probably need to push A on it. And then this comes up, and then don't move. Push Y, and then use it. For whatever reason, you have to be like right next to it. I don't get that either, but you know, can't complain. Go over to the dead body there. Just push A. Our little cutscene happens. Just keep shooting it with your shotgun and dodging. It's kind of the thing that worked for me. It takes about 6 shots, I believe. Oh, well, 5 shots. If you didn't completely miss one in the air like I did. If you shoot him in the head, it should only take 1 or 2 hits, but I missed his head every time, so might be something you can practice. Get some more of the shotgun shells, and then look inside there, his little coffin, and you'll find the piece that we need. But what I did there is I'm just going to go ahead and equip my handgun back. Don't want to use all the shotgun bullets that I get. Kind of hoard onto those a little bit. And notice you still have that wind crest in there. That's also going to be helpful here in the next 10 minutes or so. But we're gonna get right into the next area. If you need to, you can go grab an herb or grab a couple of them and mix them together, do that jazz. But if you go do that, meet me right back here as we move on. All right. Going back through this little hallway. Remember where we got the mask here with the paintings? Yeah, I get kind of turn around there. So obviously just ignore the crows. They're not going to do anything to you. Here's where it gets a little tricky because there's going to be 2 zombies out here. One to your right and one straight ahead. You're going to have to do your little Barry Sanders juke move here. Oh, okay. That was a close one. But got by it. If you get hit, you know, you got some herbs. There will be some healing items coming up as well. So as you pass here, there's a dog that eventually comes in here, but I just ignore it. Use your little item there, and it unlocks this door for you to go through. And you are in the next area, guys. Pat yourself on the back. So it's been a long road, and we're barely through anything. Come over here, grab some extra shotgun shells. They're very, very important. Then don't forget, oh, there's the little flash grenade. Probably want to have that as well. And then I pick up this first aid spray. I mean, you may not want to. It's totally up to you. Use under your discretion. We're going to come out here and solve this little puzzle. There's a red like windmill thing. You're gonna want to switch it to the west, where that W is. Yep. See, I got it on the first try. Usually doesn't happen. It's kind of weirding me out. But there's a second one, and the blue one. You come down here, and there's a blue one. And you want to set that to the north. And it can be a little tricky, but if you get it right there, alright, just past the E. Push it, and it should go to the end, the very next one. That's all you do to unlock this gate. Obviously, you're gonna go through. Here's another little graveyard area. Here, I'm gonna do a little spoiler. This is where you get the Magnum. Now these crows will attack you and they will hurt you. I choose to ignore them. Totally up to you. You can waste some ammo if you want. But go ahead and set that there. And then you get 3 more crests. I can't fit them. Can't fit all 3 in here. But, so just take 2 for right now. Oh, see, there he is. That little bitch. Oh my god. Alright. Just go into your inventory and examine them. You're gonna push this switch and it pops out. Do this for both of them. A little tedious, but you know the game gives you all these little mini puzzles as well. It's pretty fun though. I don't know how long it would take somebody to figure this all out with 0 guide, 0 anything, and I'm not gonna find out. That's why I'm here, to give you the guide on how to get through this part. I'll go ahead and place these other 2 here. I accidentally pushed A, which happens to me a lot. You can just hover around it, push your Y, or get in your inventory and place it in there. Drop the other one in there as well. And we're going to do the same thing for this last one. Obviously it'd be a little faster if we had an extra slot, but I chose to bring that first aid spray with me. So just examine this sun crest. Boom and boom. Let's go ahead and put it back. And you should get your prize. See, pushed A there again. Didn't mean to. Come on, Magnum. This is a really great weapon. And it will be useful later on. So just dodge the rest of the crows. Just keep moving, keep moving. Go through this gate. There's gonna be a little creepy kind of thing going on here. Hear that? A little bit of foreshadowing. Just kind of follow the path. It gets kind of confusing. Let me get turned around here. I'm sure we're going to this little cottage shack kind of place where there'll be a typewriter, some other items, stuff like that. I suggest you do save because right after this there's a little boss that again we're not going to fight, but she will probably hit you at least once or twice. There's some herbs, you can grab those, combine those if you want. I'm going to skip it for now. Go through the door. And here we are. Check what I got. See, I only got 1 open slot. So most likely, okay. I got turned around there. See, it's very easy for me to get turned around. So I can only imagine. There we go. These little short spaces, man, they get me every time because the direction changes. Here's the map of the courtyard. It's very helpful. And then you're going to go in the back here. There's the typewriter I was talking about. Go ahead and save it if you want. I suggest you do so. Come in here. Probably going to put the shells away. Let's see. I'll probably put the Magnum away. I don't know. Kind of indecisive on that. I know I probably want to keep... Alright, I'm just going to go with that. Jump down here. Grab this crank that you're going to need. And we'll move on. I'm saying right after here, you know what, let me go back here. I think I am gonna switch this Magnum out as I'm sitting here thinking. You can keep it, but I believe the shotgun shells are gonna do you a little more good for the next coming stuff that's gonna happen. Oh. Here's a little cutscene for this little quote-unquote boss. It's another one of those where you just want to run out of the way. Don't even deal with it. Just try to get out as fast as you can, the way you came. Remember, through that little cemetery with the crows. I think there's going to be another zombie there as well that you're going to have to dodge. But do your best here to dodge. Oh, see, she swung. Oh, okay, I got to turn around. And that's what happens. But I think after three hits, she'll kill you pretty much automatically. So I mean, I took one hit, not too bad. It could have been worse, I guess. I should have dodged that, but I totally messed up the controls. So like I said, just walk back the way you came. You will more than likely run into a another zombie right here. Just do a little Barry Sanders move again. My favorite little move. Just keep making your way back. It's a long little hall. Watch out for the crows again. Remember, they're pretty wild and crazy. It looks like they were just sitting there though. That time. Just keep making your way back. Go to that little shed or whatever we went into. The most important thing is you got your Magnum. It's a gun that's going to come in handy later on. Go back through here. Alright. We're going to move along. Let's check. I'm going to have this equipped. When you get through this... Oh, look, I'm in caution. When you get through this door, there's going to be some dogs here. So just take them out. Yeah, a lot easier said than done, right? Let's sneak up here. And a miss. Swing and a miss. Oh, that's nice. You got herb there, and the blue herb, so it's not too bad if you take a few hits, which I'm doing right now. I'm actually surprised I'm gonna live through this. There we go. That took a lot longer than expected. But also, don't forget, if you're following the way that I'm holding my items, you have that first aid spray there just in case. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up and then combine them just to give me a little bit more of a health option. You know, you never know when you're gonna need it. Remember, the blue herbs counteract the poison, so if I get poisoned for whatever reason, definitely want to take this combination here. And then with that, I'll equip my handgun back and move along again. We needed to go grab that crank for this next part coming up. Go up here, take the left, come to this little device, put the crank in there. I always push A on accident. And then use. Little cutscene draining this water, I guess, from here. A little pool, something like that. Such a weird, I don't know, area. Who has stuff like this? You can hear the sound of the waterfall in the distance. Whatever that means. It is a clue. We're gonna have to do it again. So make your way up. There's gonna be a set of doors back this way. And you're gonna want to go through it. Oh no, it's an elevator, that's right. Elevator down. Alright, making our way through the guardhouse area. These crows are going to attack you. See, there's a little waterfall. We're going to eventually need to go there. But go through these gates as fast as you can because the crows will attack you. Just remember that. They're assholes in this area. There's a red herb. If you got some space and want to take it, there will be a little save room coming up. I'm going to opt to not take it. Which then again, I probably could have. I mean, I could have combined it with what I had. With the green and the blue herb, but oh well. Just remember it's there. Make a note. Always make a note. Alright, you're going to want to come this way. First room on the right will be your little save room area. Feel free to take the time to save here. Kind of reload, do all that stuff. That's what I'm going to do. Pick up your goodies. I always do that. Stupid flashbang. So I'm going to grab that. I'll just go ahead and grab this little ink ribbon. I always just grab those just in case. I don't know why I just did that because there's no space, but I'll grab it on the way out. And also remember, you can use your little canteen with the kerosene in it. Burn these bodies if you want. I'm gonna kind of go through this as fast as I can. So I will probably opt to not burn any bodies. But yeah, put the crank in there for now. We don't need it right now for this next little area that we're gonna go do. Let me just pick this up. Yeah, I'll just go deposit it. You're gonna need a couple spaces, just like usual. And if you've been following along with me, you got some other mixed herbs in there with the green and the red. I really actually like the sprays a lot. I'm not a huge herb guy myself. So the next thing we're going to want to do is equip your shotgun here. You're going to run into some poisonous spiders. Our first encounter. They're not too scary though. Oh, what's that? Oh. Just keep your distance. Shoot them. Takes about 3 shots. They will poison you. That's why it's kind of important to have a blue herb on you at some point throughout this, just in case you get hit by them. You definitely want to heal that. There's a second spider in here, but this is the way I do it. I come in here and get these items first. Kind of get my refill on my shotguns. I take the first aid box because I'm going to deposit it again in this book. The red book. But if you didn't notice, the spider is kind of hovering above us. He's on this little patch here. You can kind of hear him. And I kind of just come up here and get a free shot first. And he drops down, and then you can shoot him 2 more times and he should be dead. But that way you don't just kind of aim up and miss him and then waste more ammo like I usually do. So I always go up there, just shoot him first, let him fall, come back, shoot him 3 or 2 more times. You should be good. Make sure you come back up here. I guess you don't need to. You can just watch this because you're going to need to take notes on the color of these pool balls and the number associated with that. So 2 blue, 5 orange, 4 purple, 6 green, and 3 red. That's the color code. But of course, if you continue watching, this will pop up later, and I'll go ahead and solve it for you. Don't need to pick anything up. Just remember that code. So while I'm down here, I'm just going to go ahead and come back. I know it's kind of, you know, whatever. I have to keep coming back in here. But I think it's important to grab all the health that you can. Obviously all the special items, quote unquote special items. And just keep them, you know, in your inventory. Might as well, right? Or your, I guess this box, inventory box. I go ahead and unload everything, leave 3 spaces. You know, it's personal preference whether or not you want to use the handgun or shotgun, or hey, if you even want to pull out your Magnum, you can do that. But right now, you're not going to get too many or too much ammo for that Magnum, so I just kind of save. That's what made me put it back in there back when we faced that little mini boss. But go ahead and move this little crate. See that hole on the floor? If you didn't push this crate over it, you're gonna get hit by some vine that pops out, and it's just not a good idea. See, there's another hole on the other side right there. So to avoid them, you just keep using these crates. We're gonna come back in this area, so just keep it there and move along. So we're gonna go ahead and find this room called room 002. It's gonna be right up here to the right. There's a couple little items we need to grab in here. Here's a little file thing. And a zombie, I think, comes in here. Let's go ahead and... There's a little secret passageway here. Excuse me. Reveals a ladder. So if we want to go down here, we can. You know, on second thought, it's not really necessary to come down here, but since I came down here, I'll go ahead and do this real quick. We need one more item before we move along. But there's these crates down here too, and you're gonna want to come through here and push these in this water. Again, you could do this, you can opt to do this later, but since I already came down, I'm gonna go ahead and go through this and show you guys, because we're gonna have to go back up and grab another item before we come back down here. It's kind of tedious work right here, but you gotta do it to move along. Let's keep pushing, and there's one more. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Another cool little tidbit of information, where I'm about to take you, if you opted to save Richard, remember the guy back in the mansion where you had to go get the serum for him, but if you followed my guide, you probably didn't make it there in time, but if you did save him, he would be coming up here. You would see a little cutscene here. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through here, and might as well, we were down here. And what this is a little shark tank. We're going to be facing this shark after. Let's see, I think you just move up here. Yeah, little cutscene. Again, you're going to have to do this anyway, so since I actually accidentally came down here, might as well show you what's to come. But go ahead and go back all the way to room 002, and into the bathroom we're going to go. Find a little item. Just checking my health there, making sure it was fine, otherwise I probably would have used that green herb. But yeah, go ahead and make your way back. Climb up the ladder. And let's see, the zombie's around here somewhere. I think I saw him. Yep, there he is. So that's why you have your flashbangs, right? Let's go ahead and move past him. But go through this door right here. It is the bathroom to this room. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and grab this key in here. I always get this room confused with the other restroom we're going to go to in a second, with the tub in here. And head on out. Sorry, I got confused on my direction there. Keep going. You know, go ahead and actually grab this map. It's a map of the residence. So you can kind of, you know, find your way around. I don't know if you've been collecting the maps or not. I just saw it blinking there, reminded me to go grab it. So it's just the map of this area. It's not gonna help you too much, I don't think, especially since they don't label the rooms. But go back the way that you came. Remember, hop over these crates. And we're gonna go through that room straight across from the save room. We needed this residence key to do so. Let's see, yeah, there it is. All those views, man. I always think there's like a zombie there or something. So I try to be real soft and quiet. Let's see, come over here. Grab these magazines if you would like. I know I certainly want to. And there's also this little self-defense gun that you may want to pick up. And there we go. You should have one slot open. If not, you know, the save room is right across. It's the next door right across, so you can go deposit whatever you picked up along the way. But you're gonna need to come in here. See, this is where you need to drain the tub. Always get room 2 and room 1 confused. And then there's a key. Alright. See, I'm actually gonna go ahead and stop back in there anyway. Kind of deposit a couple of these things. Free up a little space. Again with Chris, it's always about keeping at least one open. I like to carry at least 2 spots open. And that kind of, you know, you gotta make a sacrifice. If you're a knife guy, then man, more power to you. But I like the guns. I like the firepower. But anyway, this will end this episode, and I guess I'll see you guys on number 5.